I'm going to gain a lot less fat eating this way. This is the first time I've ever properly worked out on holiday, ever in my life. You can absolutely still have nice things, but some easy small little swaps here and there can actually save you so many calories. Okay, so this is our first meal in Turkey. Say hello. Hello. Okay, so basically I just want to show you like the little changes that I make without actually sacrificing yummy food, because it's really easy to just like go too extreme with this and then not actually have any food at all, or just only get a pure salad, but then even in the salad they fill it with so much like seed oils and things like that, and like, you know, really caloric sauces. But the best thing you can do is, for example, Reese has ordered a chicken, what is it?
Burrito.
He's ordered a chicken burrito, and obviously that's like bread plus chips, so bread plus chips plus the filling in the burrito, and then a little bit of chicken.
I won't eat the chips though.
Right, okay, but still, it's like very carby. And then over here he's got some chicken wings, but with more chips. You ate those chips?
Yeah, because I had to get some chicken.
And then in there is like some veggies as well. So really, I actually, because I've actually already eaten right now anyway, so you can't actually see what my plate was fully like, but I had a lot of chicken. My plate was like mainly just chicken. I already have more chicken than him, and I have way less calories because I'm not having, you know, like a burrito as a wrap, I'm not having double the chips as well, and all of the burrito fillings and the sauces and all of that kind of stuff. I'm literally just having grilled chicken, a bit of salad, literally like a tiniest bit ever of some chips with ketchup. And that's like how you make still a really nice tasty meal, just be a little bit better. Instead of getting the option with the bread and the chips, just get the actual meat portion with a side of chips rather than doubling up on carbs. That's one of my like biggest advices, I guess, when it comes to ordering food out. Just try and like, obviously there are times where you really want to try something and you really want the lasagna or something, then absolutely go for it, have the lasagna. But if you can do this for the majority of times, like, you will be saving up on a lot of unnecessary calories, and also you'll still be getting like really high protein and the nutrients that you need. So it's just like a really easy swap if you still want to stay healthy and somewhat keep on track on holiday without sacrificing like actually eating, which you should never do. So yeah, this is our first meal of the day. I haven't actually had breakfast today. I did skip breakfast, and this is now lunch. I think it's like 3 p.m. or something, and this is the first time I'm eating, and then we're going for dinner at 7:45 as well. And we might actually pop over to the dessert shop and grab a dessert now too. This is what I mean, you can still enjoy your holiday, you can still have desserts, you can still have nice smoothies. Like, I've got myself a strawberry lemonade. You can absolutely still have nice things, but some easy small little swaps here and there can actually save you so many calories, and they really will add up by the end of the week. Maybe it's like you saved 500, 600 calories on one day. Next day you save 800 calories. Next day you save 200 calories. By the end of that week, it would have actually added up to be quite a lot, like quite a massive surplus and quite a lot of extra weight gained, just by like the tiniest little swaps that you're still able to enjoy your food with. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this now, and I will see you when we go to dessert. Say bye.
Bye.
This is dessert. We've got vanilla, chocolate and pistachio at the bottom, and Reese has got, what is it? Just chocolate. Nice and miserable.
Got brain food.
So yeah, that's the little dessert we're having now, and then after that it's just dinner really. I'm actually just back into the hotel room for a second because I feel so bunged up. Like, my nose is just, I can't breathe. My ears as well, like after the airplane, my ears are usually never that bad. They haven't been bad since I was like a teenager, or even like younger, to be honest, like maybe 5 or 6, like on planes and stuff. But this time around, I think it's because I'm already ill and my sinuses are already inflamed. But it was the most painful thing, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. It was so painful at the end of the like when we were about to like go down to land. I was almost in tears because it was literally like someone had just gotten like a very sharp stick and just kept like in my ear. So that was not fun, and I do feel very run down, very ill. So it's 5 p.m. now. We're gonna go to dinner at like 5. It's 5 now. Bella, are you okay? I am going to catch up on some work. I'm actually currently trying to send Darcy the intro to last week's video, the intro and outro, because if you did watch that video, I had to film the intro and outro basically here like a few hours ago. So I'm just trying to send those over to her because I've been trying to send them for the past hour and they just keep stopping, and I'm like, please, she needs them by today. I'm just gonna do some work, freshen up a little bit, probably do my makeup, which maybe I'll do like a little sped up edit of.
Hey, yeah, got the sun up on my face. I think I need a little break. Sun up on my face, someone fill up my drink. Need a couple milli just to fill up my bank. I only need 20 just to fill up this tank. So let's ride around town like nobody else around. Really can't lie, lately I've been on the way. So I need a little boat just to fill up this lake. Big ass bag, can we fill up some space? What we do next, we can fill it in the blanks. Look, lately my life been a whirlwind. I wanna watch the sun set up on my girl's skin. Yeah, she tell me just breathe like it's Pearl Jam. And I got the whole team with me if the world ends, yeah. I don't care about the car, the accessories.
You're on my vlog, say hi.
Hello.
What are you having, Reese?
Chocolate fondant.
Chocolate fondant. What are you having, Sarah?
I'm having baklava washed down with a glass of bread.
Absolutely
Cheers.
lovely. Cheers. What are you having, Jasmine?
A fruit platter. Fruit platter.
I just need some like fibre type fruit to just
You want?
like fibre. Yeah. Oh really? I'm so full. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've never drink too much.
What? Yeah.
Oh, does it follow you?
Yeah.
Not class. Is it? What is it videoing now? Is it?
Yeah, it's videoing.
Hello.
There we go. Oh my god, that's awful. Hello, it's day 3 of our trip. I've been feeling so run down, so I still haven't made it to the gym yet because I've just, honestly, even today I feel absolutely awful. I mean, I'm just like still recovering from that awful flu that I had literally just a few days ago / last week. So I still feel not great. My actual flu is gone. It's more just like actual exhaustion and like mega tiredness. Like I actually don't have like a cough and stuff anymore. My throat doesn't still like feel like it's got shards of glass down it anymore. My head hurt like isn't as bad anymore and things like that, but I just feel just so slow and like exhausted even after like having a full night's rest. So I'm just taking it easy. Maybe if I do feel better along the course of today, I probably will pop to the gym. If not, I think, is tomorrow meant to be raining? No, tomorrow's sunny. Well, I'll probably try and go to the gym today then before dinner or something if I feel okay, which I think maybe along the course of the day with another coffee I might do. But for now, I'm just gonna go get my nails done because it's actually really cloudy outside, so everyone's just doing their own thing today. So I just need to get these done urgently because they are mega grown out because obviously I got ill and I just did not have a chance to go do them. So I'm gonna go do my nails and then me and Reese is probably gonna meet me afterwards, and we're gonna head into the town where they've got loads and loads and loads of shops. And I really like the jewellery here, like it's actually really unique and different and also really cheap. So I'm gonna have a little wander and look at the shops around there. And yeah, I haven't actually eaten today, just a little update on that. I've just not been feeling hungry, so if I'm not hungry, I don't force myself to eat, because sometimes like actually your body is telling you that it's not hungry because it needs to just recover and it needs to feel better. And when you're constantly having to digest food, that can also, you know, be a huge thing that your body has to work to do. So obviously if I'm really not hungry and I'm also a bit ill, I just don't put like the extra strain on my body to have to then digest a bunch of like, you know, fast food as well on top of it. I'm just going to make sure to stay hydrated, which is the most important thing, is just making sure I drink loads of water, which I need to do more of really. And then maybe have like a late lunch or just wait until dinner, to be honest. Anyways, we are off now because Reese is waiting for me and he's getting annoyed, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I will see you all in a bit. Bye.
You got me feeling so young, drunk, and in love. Even when I got nothing in my cup, it's like you put a little buzz inside my blood. You're the type that lasts till the sun comes up. 2 lips, 1 hit, that's all I need. Drive me crazy, that's why I speak. Oh, don't let me slow down and sober up. I put my shoes on just to drag my feet. Another night, my friends try to drag me out. I told them last night would be the last time, but last call keeps on calling us out. I need something that's new. That's when I bumped into you. Cash on the counter, what are we drinking? Oh, what am I thinking? I took a double shot of you, only needed 1 taste, now you're making me chase. You got me feeling so young, drunk, and in love. Even when I got nothing in my cup, it's like you put a...
So I'm still trying to have a workout. I'm just sort of like figuring it out as I go, because there's obviously very limited equipment in here, so I'm just trying to like do what I can. And as long as I'm doing something, that's good. It doesn't have to be like extensive, especially because I am literally on holiday. So I'm just trying to do as much as I can in here. I might just do leg extension, some abs, and then call it a day really, because there's just not a huge variety in this gym that I can really do. I have done a decent bit of glutes, which is obviously my main focus. Nothing to do hip thrusts on, which is sad, but that's okay. I actually have to get ready because we're meeting everyone for dinner at like 8 p.m. or like 7:45, so I don't actually have too much time. I just need to hurry the hell up and get ready for dinner, because otherwise I'm going to be drastically late. But it just felt really, really, really good to get a workout in, to be honest. I think this is the first time I've ever properly worked out on holiday, ever in my life. Like, I'm not even joking, in my whole entire life. I just really felt like doing something, because we've been on so many holidays recently, and I'm so grateful, obviously, like I really, 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 really am, for all the holidays that we've gotten to go on this month. But I've been out of the country for a larger portion of the month than I've been in the country. I've been at home for like a week, and obviously then got also very ill while I was home, so I didn't manage to get to the gym at all in my week back home. So I just feel like I really, really, really wanted to work out on holiday, which sounds really crazy because this is not like me at all. I usually am very much like for balance, like I'll work out loads at home, but then when I'm on holiday, it's like switch off mode. But I don't know, I just have been feeling like the urge to work out.
Buzz inside my blood, you're the type that lasts till the sun comes up. 2 lips, 1 hit, that's all I need. Drive me crazy, that's why I speak. Oh, don't let me slow down and sober up. Hey, don't let me slow down and sober up. When the sun goes down, we're showing up. Can I hold my liquor same way I hold my tongue? If I pour another you, I might have to open up. Your friends just did a round of tequila shots. Mine are probably sipping rum and coke. Drop a hand or 2, I don't need a lot. That's enough for me to raise a...
I'm having lunch now, and I basically, just so you can see what my usual plate looks like, got a little bit of carbs going on here, a little bit of rice, a little bit of mashed potato, but then pretty much the entirety of my plate is meat. So we've got beef, got meatballs, got chicken, got a bit of salmon. Just the more meat the better, because that's just going to be a hefty amount of protein, which also takes longer to digest, keeps you fuller for longer, burns more calories when you digest it, also heavy on the protein for muscle building. It's just a win-win. If you're going to have, you know, food on holiday, just focus on getting good meats in there. and just very little carbs, and you are sort of then going to be 10 times more on track than if you just were to fill your plate up with just pure carbs, basically. I can't actually believe I'm coming on YouTube like this, because I look insane. Yeah, so this is the result of my hair being in braids all of the past 2-3 days. Obviously I've left these front pieces out when I have my braids in, which is why the front pieces actually don't look too terrible, but the back of my hair, not very good. But basically, excuse the mess as well, our room is an absolute state. Let's get ready, let's like do our hair, sort ourselves out. There's actually a pool party happening today, which is like a Brazilian pool party, which is right up my alley, because obviously, as you all know, I am Brazilian. So a little taste of home at the pool party today. Well, not really home, because I haven't lived in Brazil since I was like 4. Like, it's kind of nice to just hear some Brazilian music, just kind of get in the spirit. So I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna do a little time lapse again of me getting ready, and I will speak to you in a second when I look a little bit more like a normal person. Okay, goodbye.
Hey, yeah, got the sun up on my face. I think I need a little break. Sun up on my face, someone fill up my drink. Need a couple milli just to fill up my bank. I only need 20 just to fill up this tank. So let's ride around town like nobody else around.
Oh, so I am dressed. I've got a little cute Kalani bikinis top on. This little crochet jumper set is actually meant to be a set, but today I'm just wearing it with denim shorts. Basically, it's the last day of the holiday now. We don't have much time left. We actually leave tomorrow at like 9 AM in the morning, so that's going to be fun to wake up nice and early. So I also have to get packed as well, which I'm going to probably try and do tonight, just because we obviously can't be late tomorrow for our flight. But yeah, it's been a really nice holiday. It's been super enjoyable. A huge thank you to Reese's mum for obviously getting us this holiday. It's just been really nice to like relax for a bit. I've kind of treated this a lot more as like a relaxing holiday rather than like my usual sort of work type holidays, where I try and actually like film as much as I can, get as many pictures as I can. I've barely gotten any pictures this holiday, which sounds like such a 21st century thing, like, oh, she didn't get pictures, but I mean, it is my job, and I feel like when we go away and like when we get our own holiday and stuff, like I do sort of treat it as like partially work, because it is, you know, good to get more pictures and film more and things like that. And it's hard sometimes because like the holiday becomes a lot more work focused and less about relaxing, and I don't actually get to relax as much on holiday, which I'm not complaining about at all. I love my job. This is not a complaint, but sometimes it is definitely nice to just have a holiday where I am a lot more laid back, and I haven't really, you know, thought too much about work this holiday. Obviously I'm filming like a YouTube video, but that's about the extent of it. Like that's all I'm doing this holiday, which is basically nothing compared to like a usual holiday for me. But it's been super nice just to kind of like be a bit more laid back, just kind of enjoy the holiday, sunbathe, read a book, like just actually have some time to relax. But yeah, I have been trying to stay on track with my fitness, obviously this holiday as well, so I've not been too relaxed, but I mean, I still enjoy myself. I still have whatever I want to drink, I still have desserts, I still have pasta and loads of carbs, so I have been sort of like, you know, still enjoying myself. I've not been restrictive by any means. Every single day I won't actually have breakfast. I've not had breakfast a single day that we've been here. First of all, because I usually wake up a little bit late anyways, and I take a while to get ready, clearly from the state of my hair this morning. I'm sure that's become apparent. But also just because in the morning, as per usual, especially when I'm cutting, even at home, I'm never that hungry. If I woke up one day and I was like, oh my god, I'm starving, then I absolutely would go get something to eat, but most of the time I'm not really that hungry, because I just think like it's just a huge amount of calories that you can like avoid really just by not forcing down food. And I'm not saying that you should just not eat or do anything like that. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I do eat loads in the day. I'm just saying like if you're not super hungry, don't tell yourself like I have to eat right now, like I have to have breakfast, I have to have lunch. Like you don't have to do anything, you really don't. And that's kind of one of the ways where I'm keeping more on track, is by not having breakfast or any of the days. But I'm not doing it as like a conscious thing, like, oh, I'm not allowed to. I'm absolutely allowed to have breakfast. Like if I wanted to go down for breakfast at any day, I would not punish myself for it. I would be absolutely fine. I would literally just be like, yeah, I'm gonna go down to breakfast today. I've just not felt that hungry in the morning, and maybe I'll wake up and I'm a little bit hungry, and then I have my cup of coffee, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm actually not hungry whatsoever. That just did it for me. Reese will bring me a cup of coffee every single morning, And after that usually like satisfies my hunger for the morning until about like 2-3 p.m. and then maybe I might go grab a snack. Maybe there's been multiple days as well where I have actually gotten lunch as well, which I don't usually do at home. I felt extra hungry probably because I'm doing more. It's just more going on, so your body just needs a bit more food. I have had lunch quite a few days as well, which, you know, I didn't restrict myself at all. I think when I just did have lunch, I just made sure that it was on the healthier side, so I wouldn't get something that's deep fried. I would go for grilled chicken and veg, which is like a perfect lunch. When I do get lunch, when I do get dinner, I've just tried to pick the healthier option. So many times throughout the week at dinner, not every single night, there were a few nights where I'm like, I really fancy some pasta today, and that's just what I'm gonna have, and that's okay. But most of the nights, I would usually, like if we went to the buffet especially, I would usually fill my plate with loads of meat. So I'd pick like the salmon, the sea bass, the beef, more beef, and maybe like this much carbs on my plate, and it would literally be like probably 90% protein. That is probably one of the most brilliant ways to go about a buffet if you're trying to keep on track. Fill your plate with protein, because protein is going to fill you up so much faster than anything else. You're going to be stuffed. I would have one plate and I'm like, ooh, I think I'm going to throw up, I'm so full. So yeah, I think like making sure that you just pick the protein and you have lots and lots and lots of protein if you've got the option to, obviously, if you're in a buffet especially. But obviously the more full I am from protein, the less of desserts I'm going to eat because I'm already so stuffed, and also the less of like all of the other things like deep fried carbs and stuff like that. I've just been trying to focus on the protein, get my plate filled with protein, maybe do like a little bit of carbs. I might do a tiny bit of rice, a tiny bit of mashed potato, but the majority of my plate will always be protein. And that is a surefire way to, obviously it's not going to be perfect compared to eating back at home, but that is a much better option than just filling your plate with like loads of just pure carbs. Carbs will fill you, sure, but they'll get you hungrier faster. So after a few hours, you'll probably be really hungry again. They're quicker to digest than protein is. You're not burning as many calories when you digest carbs compared to protein. And also they are extremely densely caloric, especially things like pasta, which is very densely caloric. Like there's a lot of calories for what you're eating compared to protein, where you could probably have double the amount of portion size of protein and it would be the same calories, if that makes any sense. So that's just like a good sure way to just like still enjoy yourself, but also just be mindful of what you're doing, and just be mindful of like, if you've got the choice, let's say in a buffet, why not choose the slightly better option that's still super yummy, still super delicious, you're still enjoying your food. Realistically, I'm not tracking whatsoever my calories at the moment, but if I were to be, my guess would be that they are either at maintenance or just a bit above maintenance, to be honest. I bet that there are actually like a little bit above maintenance. I don't think I'm in a deficit on this trip, but that's good. It's better to be at maintenance or a bit over maintenance than way beyond maintenance, because then you're going to be gaining fat a hell of a lot quicker than if you were to just be at maintenance or just slightly above. You're going to gain that fat a lot slower in the course of your holiday. So for example, for us it's a week. I'm going to gain a lot less fat eating this way than I would do by being just going overboard and like being well above my maintenance calories. And it's much easier to correct once I get back home in terms of my diet and in terms like getting me right back on track where I was before coming on the holiday. If I obviously do this, it makes it a lot easier for myself afterwards. I think a lot of people listen to these conversations and they're like, oh, she's got problems, she's got this, she's got that. I'm like, no, I'm actually very rational about my thinking. I'm not like being nasty to myself. I'm not doing anything that could be seen as toxic in my own mind, if that makes any sense. I am literally just thinking in a rational way. It's pure mathematics. Like that is what a calorie deficit is. It's pure mathematics. As long as you're not overextending that and, you know, going too far on the other side with it, you know, belly eating, for example, then you're okay. And when I speak about this in such a non-emotional way, I feel like people still have an emotional reaction to what I'm saying. But I don't think anything that I'm saying is bad. I think it's just rational thinking. Like if you want to stay on track and if you have certain goals, then you have to make certain compromises and you have to do things that align with that goal. I can't be like, oh, I want to lose fat, but then I never do actually anything about it because I'm never going to get to my goal. So I think having goals is perfectly fine, and it actually slightly annoys me when people criticize my goals, because it's like I'm allowed to have these goals and I'm allowed to do things that are going to help me achieve that goal faster, and that is perfectly okay. And none of this is negative unless you take it in a negative way. What I promote is not negative whatsoever. It's actually quite I would say a healthy, rational way of doing things. I never ever promote going too far on either end. I think that healthy middle place where you're still doing what you need to do, but you're also giving yourself, you know, some grace, like letting yourself have desserts, letting yourself enjoy the holidays still. There is a balance with that, and it doesn't come from either or of that spectrum. I have been summoned. So it's time to go. I need to go head down to meet Reese because he's actually going to the restaurant, like the bar restaurant thing, to get some lunch. So we'll see how I feel there. If I want to get some lunch, if I see anything that I like on the menu that I kind of want to have, I'll probably get it. If not, that's also fine. We'll just play it by ear, see how it goes. Let's get down to the pool because it's our last day and I just want to make the most of the day while it's still here, even though it's 2 p.m. and I still haven't left the room yet. To be fair, it has been very cloudy and it hasn't been the best weather today, so that's my excuse. But it is sunny now, so let's go. The decision to maybe not have lunch has turned into we're definitely getting lunch, and I've basically just ordered what I have been eating like every time I get lunch, which is just the chicken, chips and salad. Nice, easy option, the healthiest thing on the menu, and I'm actually kind of hungry now, and I'm also having a wine. It was meant to be sparkling red wine, but then he just brought me a rosé, so. But it's nice, and that's what I'm having right now. I'll film the food once it gets here, but you've already seen what it looks like 100 times. It's just chicken, chips, and salad.
Like a worm.
The worm. Huge thank you to Jane.
Right, stay again, Bella.
I'm here with Jane. I don't know why it sounds like I'm interviewing you. Well, a huge thank you to Jane as well, Reese's lovely mother, because this trip would not be been possible without her. It's been lovely. Have you had a nice holiday?
We've had the best holiday.
We have had a good holiday, haven't we?
We have. It has been
lovely.
very special being able to come here with everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
We've had loads of fun, lots to eat, loads to drink, and a really good time.
I feel like especially because it's like a buffet and you can just get free drinks all day long.
Yes.
Like literally can ask for anything at all day. Everyone's just been a bit drunk during the day.
Starting at 10 o'clock in the morning, probably finishing about 14 hours later.
Good holiday, Reese.
A very good holiday, thank you.
How was it? What would you rate it out of 10?
10. My worst part was getting massaged by a big fat Turkish man with the roughest hands in the world.
That's fair enough. And your best?
Sunbathing, chilling.
Nice. Evan?
My best part was not being with Bella. My worst part was being without Bella. No, I'm joking.
Probably the night where we all stayed up till a little bit later and we're all dancing, including Scout and Lottie. It was really cute.
You mean the night that I wasn't out?
Yeah.
The worst was when Evan threw me in the pool and I ended up belly flopping. It really hurt.
My best part was like everything, just in general, was like being on holiday. And then my worst part was hitting my elbow because I felt like I broke it.
Oh yeah. My worst part was being ill because I've got a really nasally voice because I'm really ill. And then the best part was everything really, but I really liked the strawberry.
Got a burrata to start off with. Reese thought it was bread, but it's not. It's actually just cheese and apples. Actually not bad though, to be fair, but... Huh? What's that? That is apples. There's apples and strawberries and I've got no clue what that is. But I am more excited for the hot starter and the main course and the dessert. I think that'll be really nice. She's got a risotto, haven't you?
Yeah.
She's going to try that is that the first ever time trying risotto?
I've tried like my mum's, but I've not like tried any
Never.
others.
Oh, well, we shall see. Next up we have a truffle risotto, which I'm super excited about. Oh my gosh. And there's a bunch of like truffle on it. It's only a very small portion though, but you can literally smell the truffle so intensely. I'm actually so excited to eat this. Just try this a little bit. No? Yummy. The moment of
Wait, I
truth.
want to know what the green stuff is.
It's literally just sauce.
It's not even on anything.
You can't even taste that. It doesn't taste of anything.
Scared.
Try a little bit of the rice. There we go.
Right, I'm getting my drink ready.
There you go, ready. See? It's really nice. Try it with a bit of creamy rice.
Ew. Ew.
You don't like it?
Ew.
So for dinner we had ribeye and it was very good. Like the softest meat I've ever eaten. Just melted in your mouth, but I forgot to film it. Sorry. ASMR. It's like creme brulee. But it's I think it's an orange creme brulee. Let's try it.
I'm Googling it.
Oh, that's good. Very nice. Very good. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Whoa! That's massive. What is that?
I don't even know.
That's crazy. Hello, it's me, it's Bella. I clearly forgot to film an outro to this vlog because it was quite a rush just to get to the airport the next day. I really hope you guys enjoyed like the vlog style video. It's a first for me in a very long time. I haven't really filmed something like this in forever, but if you guys like it then I'm more than happy to do more of these. Just please let me know because I am nervous to post this video, like very nervous. So please do let me know what you think in the comments. I would much appreciate it. And here are some videos on the screen that you can watch next. So highly recommend watching some more videos and subscribing and hitting the bell notification. Love you all so much. Have a good week. Bye.